everyone, it's Vanity Ali and I'm back with episode 2 as promised. So today I did see my nutritionist today. I did want to record her, however, she wasn't comfortable being on camera, and of course I didn't want to record anyone without their permission. But I'm just gonna talk about what happened and what we talked about so you guys know what to expect when you go to your nutritionist. So we talked about pretty much just my history, how I got here, what things I've tried in the past to lose weight. And if you watch episode 1, you guys already know the answer to that. So I pretty much talked about the same thing with her. And then we moved on. What we did discuss, she wanted to know, was I eating an emotional eater? Like, do I eat it a lot or binge eat when I'm depressed or sad or stressed out or anything? And she wanted to know how I deal with stress and stuff like that. So I'm not an emotional eater, never been. I'm actually the opposite. When I'm stressed or anything, I don't have an appetite. I have to force myself to eat. And sometimes I just don't eat at all. And she asked me, was I a big snacker? Which I'm not. Again, sometimes I don't have an appetite. So never been a big snacker, so that wasn't my problem. But I was completely honest and transparent with her, and you guys want to be honest with these people because they're to help you get to reach your goals. So I was telling her that my issue is that, you know, with me living the lifestyle I live, very on the go, I have a lot on my plate and it's very demanding, that I really don't have time to meal prep or, you know, cook, or by the time I get home, I'm extremely tired, or by the time I get done doing what I'm doing, I don't want to cook. So my issue is, you know, just convenience. You know, when I'm at my office, I would go across the street or down the street to grab something to eat, and when I'm home, I would just, you know, run up the road or go across the street to the chicken restaurant and, you know, the wing spot, you know. So that was pretty much my problem. And then we talked about, she wanted to know where I'm at right now in life, like how is my current stress levels. And I was telling her that lately I've been very attending to my mental care. So in my current situation, you know, I'm not sitting here like, oh my God, my life is amazing. But everything is going good, and the bad that has been going on, I haven't letting it affect me. And that's all just about self-care, and being aware of your feelings and what you're going through, and allow yourself to deal with it. And if you do suffer from depression or you're stressed out or anything, you really just need to take it one day at a time. And it's all about self-care. You want to find better ways to cope and healthier ways to cope with your stress. So yeah, that's what we pretty much talked about. And then she gave me a nutritional guide. So what I'm going to do is jump straight into this nutritional guide with you guys. I'm pretty sure that when you guys decide to go through with it, your nutritionist is going to provide you with the guide as well. But for the ones just debating about it, I just want to go through with it so you'll know what to expect. And after all, this is what this vlog is about, because again, I want to take you guys step by step. So first thing, we jumped into the behavior modifications. So what you'll need to do, life after surgery. So you want to remember to take small bites and chew your food thoroughly. You want to eat more slowly. Take at least 20 minutes to consume a meal. You would immediately need to stop eating once you feel full or satisfied. It's very important that you drink 64 ounces of fluid each day, and always taking slow, small sips. Also, it's important thing to remember, no drinking with or around meals. So when you're eating, do not drink with your meals, and don't drink around the time you're gonna eat. So the most important thing, you should stop drinking 30 minutes before a meal and not drink anything until 30 minutes after a meal. So drinking too close to meals can liquefy the foods in your pouch and push your food through too quickly. So you won't feel full, and you maybe get hungry in between meals. And you also want to just watch out for carbonated beverages. Do not drink it all together, basically. Carbonation can put extra pressure inside your stomach, which cause pain and gas, and possibly contribute to the stretching of your pouch. And you don't want to go through stretching your pouch, because I mean, that's the point of having the surgery. You don't want to go through all this pain, all this time and recovery just for you to stretch your stomach back out by drinking sodas. So just forget about sodas and get that out of your mind. You want to limit alcohol, beverages, and caffeine. So no alcohol during the first month after surgery, because it can irritate the stomach. Alcohol and caffeine can contribute to dehydration, and it should be limited after surgery. So it's a lot of people that be like, oh no, you can't drink alcohol ever, which is not true. To be completely honest, you can. However, you want to watch that, because like I said, it does cause dehydration, and that's something that can easily happen for bariatric patients. So we're just going to talk about what you should eat and how you should eat. So you want to eat 3 balanced meals each day and limit your snacks more than 1 to 2 snacks per day. Avoid skipping meals. I know it's hard for a lot of bariatric patients right after surgery, because right after surgery, you're not going to have the feel of hunger, you know. And well, right after surgery, you're actually going to be on a clear liquid diet, but we'll get into that. But still, though, what I'm saying is, when you get up into that point where you can start eating regular meals, you don't want to avoid skipping meals. So get you a timer, download one of those apps or something, so that you can remind yourself to eat. And you want to start by eating your protein first. And the reason for that is because you want to make sure that you're getting enough protein throughout the day. If you don't eat your protein first, you may fill up on the other food and may not be able to get enough protein to keep you healthy. It's very important that you get all your protein in so you can stay healthy life after the sleeve surgery. And you want to avoid foods and beverages that contain high amounts of sugar or fat. So pretty much you're going to be following a high protein, low carb diet and low fat diet. You want to incorporate 5 servings of fruit and vegetables each day. And you just want to monitor your intake of how much protein. Again, you want to make sure that you're getting at least 60 to 70 grams of protein each day, and drinking 64 ounces of fluid each day. That's a must. And you want to monitor your weight. And the reason for that, you just want to track your progress. And you also have to come to terms that there will be stalls. It's totally normal to go through weight stalls after surgery. So please don't get discouraged if you're going through a weight stall. Try to focus on non-scale victories, like how your clothes are fitting, because even though you don't see the difference on the scale, you definitely can see it in person, or your clothes fitting different, or just the energy. Your energy is going to improve. So don't worry about, each week you on a scale and it's just not changing. That's totally normal to go through that. Next, we talked about the vitamins and supplements. So it's very important to take your vitamins and minerals daily, life after surgery. You should take multivitamins. You will need to take 2 chewable, liquid or dissolvable multivitamins per day. Now, I will get into the list of what she recommended. Now, right after surgery, it must be a chewable. It cannot be a capsule or the gummy. And I asked her about the vitamin patches, because I've seen on TikTok a girl advertising the patch that you can put in. And what she told me is that was okay. However, it's not proven. So, before you just go slap the patch on, just wait till they get a little more research on that, so they can make sure that you're getting the right vitamins that you need. Because there's really, as of now, there's no way of knowing how much of vitamins your body is actually absorbing through your skin, through your muscle, and through all the fat. So, yeah. So again, get you the chewables. You also want to get calcium citrate with vitamin D. Calcium is best absorbed as calcium citrate after surgery. You need to take 3 per day, and these cannot be taken at the same time. You can only absorb 500 milligrams of calcium at one time. And again, you want to take these separately. You can take it at least 2 hours apart. You also want to take vitamin B12. Now with the B12, you have to take that differently after surgery as well, because right after surgery, vitamin B12 cannot be absorbed through your GI tract. So it must be taken sublingually. And so they got the liquid that you can put under your tongue. You can get the injection. And if you've tried weight loss tactics in the past, like you probably went to a weight loss doctor that gave you the injections before, or that you can get the nasal spray, and your doctor can provide you the nasal spray that you can do. And the reason why you can't take this vitamin by swallowing again is because it will just be destroyed by the liver. So again, the vitamin B12 is not to be intake through the mouth as a chewable or anything like that. You also want to take iron. Iron is required for a lot of premenopausal women and others that are iron deficient. I'm not premenopausal or anything, but I was recommended to take the iron because of my condition, because I do have PCOS or whatever. And I haven't had a period in I don't know how long. It's been absent for some years now. Also, she gave me a list of brands that she recommended, and I'll drop that in the description. And she pretty much also just gave me an example of food that I can eat, like as far as meat wise. So if you eat like 1 ounce of chicken, that's approximately 7 grams of protein. And the same for, you know, seafood, beef, ham, egg, 1 egg, you know, that's about 7 grams of protein. So I'm gonna just also drop that as well in the description. Now, for exercising right after surgery, you want to, you want to take it easy that first week while you're recovering. But you do want to walk after surgery so you can get rid of the gas that's in your body from the surgery and whatnot. But other than that, most people wait until like a month after to, just to start back exercising. And you want to do a lot of strength training and resistance 2 to 3 days per week. That helps with tightening loose skin. So yeah, definitely do some strength training to tighten up any loose skin. Now, the pre-op diet before surgery, I want to touch on that. So you have to do clear liquids before surgery, and that is to shrink your liver, so your stomach could be easable access for surgery. So it's very important that you follow this diet as follows. And you have to do this 2 weeks, so that's 14 days. Acceptable clear liquids would be water, ice cubes. You could do broth, no vegetables or meat chunks, of course. Sugar-free Jell-O, any color, any flavor. Sugar-free drinks like Crystal Light, Kool-Aid. Sugar-free sports drink like Gatorade, Powerade Zero. This is pretty much my go-to. I really don't drink any juice or anything, or soda. That's already out my diet. But yeah, if you just like to have just a little flavor, you get tired of all the diet waters and stuff, Powerade Zero, get it. And you can drink coffee, iced tea, hot tea. And as far as the protein shakes, you can do the protein shakes, but limit those to 3 per day. Now, this is your pre-op diet now. So you want to limit this to 3 per day, and protein shakes must be stopped 2 days before surgery. So we're going to talk about the diet after surgery. So after surgery, you're kind of going to follow the same diet. Yeah, you're pretty much going to follow the same diet. And I didn't touch on protein water, so you can also get protein water. So Premier Protein has this protein water that you can drink. And that's pretty much week 1. So it's important to know week 1, start walking, moving around. Again, it helps eliminate the gas pains from surgery. You want to aim for 3 10-minute walks daily, eventually increasing to a 30-minute walk 5 days per week. No lifting over 20 pounds for 2 weeks, and no vigorous activity for the first month. Do not submerge yourself into water. No bathtub, swimming pool, or hot tub for 1 month. Now, you can take a shower, but, just don't submerge yourself into a body of water, basically. Week 2, you can move on to full liquids. So, this basically when you'll start incorporating your protein shakes. Week 2, and this is life after surgery. So yeah, week 2, you can start doing your protein shakes. You can start doing cream soups. Make sure there's no chunks or particles or anything, because those chunks can stop up your sleeve basically, and you don't want that pain. You can do sugar-free pudding, applesauce, vegetable juices, yogurt. So that's pretty much week 2. Week 3, you can move on to soft foods like oatmeal, mashed potatoes, scrambled eggs, canned tuna, peanut butter, canned fruits, canned vegetable, beans and lentils, tofu and soy products, and pureed food. And you can do low-fat crackers like saltines and graham crackers. So yeah, that touched on pretty much all the soft foods. Now, week 4 through 8, you're pretty much just gonna eat regular, but healthier choices. Now, it's important, if you're really trying to just lose the most weight, it's important to do not eat no bread. I don't care what type it is. No white, no wheat, no nothing, no bread. Do not eat any rice, do not eat any pasta, and do not eat raw vegetables until about 3 months after surgery. This includes salads and citrus fruits. And do not eat nuts or seeds until 2 to 3 months after surgery. And you can't eat red meat until 6 months after surgery. So no beef, pork, lamb, none of that. And she pretty much also gave me like a simple plan of meal plans. So I'm just gonna go over one of them, and then I'll drop the rest for you guys in the description. So, like at 8 a.m. you can do 1 egg, 9 a.m. a cup of coffee, and then your 1 chewable vitamin. At 10 a.m. A cup of skim milk. 11 a.m. 1 cup of Metamucil or Benefiber, 1 chewable calcium, vitamin D. At 12 p.m., 3 ounce of grilled tilapia, half cup of peaches. 1 p.m., 1 cup of water, 1 chewable vitamin D. 3 p.m., 1 cup of water. 4 p.m., 1 cup of water, another vitamin. 6 p.m., 3 ounce of baked chicken, 1/4 cup of mashed potatoes, and 1/4 cup of cooked beans. 7 p.m., 1 cup of water, 1 chewable iron supplement. At 8 p.m., 1 cup of water. At 9 p.m., 1 cup of protein water, and 1 chewable vitamin. So that's pretty much what you're gonna follow for those weeks 4 through 8. And it's plenty of meal plans. There's just one that was easier to go over off the top of my head and read off right off the paper. So week 8 and beyond, you're pretty much just gonna follow a regular diet. At this point, you just want to manage your portion control. You still want to stay away from bread, rice, or pasta, because that can definitely pretty much pasta and rice and all that, it just pretty much just can stop up your stomach, basically, in other words. And yeah, so again, as far as the balanced plate, you want to get 2 to 3 ounces of lean protein, 1/4 cup of fruit, 1/4 cup of vegetables. And yeah, that just pretty much tops it up as far as with, what to eat right after surgery. And if you need diet support, your dietitian should give you their phone number. So if you have any questions after surgery, or just beyond that, like, you know, they're always there for you. So they offer you that line. And also there's a lot of recipe websites and recipe books. I'm going to drop those in the comments or the description area so you guys can look up those recipes, because, you know, having the gastric sleeve, you know, the recipes, it doesn't have to be boring. You can't look at it that way. There's plenty healthy recipes that actually taste so good. I've tried them already, and again, I haven't had the surgery yet, but I just wanted to see if I can do it myself first before I go through with this. You know, I had to get it up here. Okay, this is about to be my life. So yeah. So I encourage you guys to do the same. If you have any questions, you know, drop them in the comments. You know, your girl will respond back. Thank you for tuning in. I'll see you guys on the next episode, in episode 3.